We are 23 Martini, and we're with the Oil and Gas Global Network here at NAPE, the North American Prospect Expo. Now, you've heard this is where deals are made, but we're bringing a new edition. We're here at NAPE, where podcasts are made. All right, Mark, we're here. It's NAPE.
Michael, it's freaking amazing. Now, it's early in the morning, but the excitement in the air is almost palatable, right? Loving what's going on already.
We got the crew here. We're ready to shoot some video. You can tell because we've got the schedule's full for both tables. I mean, we got people coming every 45 minutes doing podcasts, and they're not even all OGGN people, right?
No. One of the things that we do that I think is a little bit different, it's a way to help give back to the podcast community, is we invite other podcasters to come join us. Now, some people may say these are our competitors. They're not. They're fellow podcasters. We get them press passes, which they can't get for themselves. We set up all the gear so they don't have to hire gear here. And then we have professional videographers like your team here to get good quality video, and they can just come record their podcast and join the party.
Just so you know, when they're not your people, we don't focus it all the way on the camera. We leave it a little bit blurry, like a grandmother that leaves the ingredient out of the cookie recipe.
Love it. Love the event. It's a great place where you bring your investors together, your customers together, all the potential customers and the team.
It's a fun event, fun week that you get to see everyone all at once. Yeah, we packed a lot in.
We interviewed Janice. She's a landwoman. Talked a little bit about her job as a whole, what it takes to be a landman, and in general, just a little bit about her.
At NAPE, we've been talking about storage because we think storage is sort of the hidden story in natural gas right now. We have had a storage that's pretty flat for the last 10 years while demands keep going up.
We're going to continue to talk about it because our power consumption is actually looking to potentially double within the next 24 months.
You know what? I think the biggest thing is supporting energy. It's a necessity for what we do. My biggest thing is making sure we can get more people involved, right? So energy as a whole, we all need it to survive. So I want to be a part of the solution.
Okay, so what are you going to do for the rest of the conference?
I'm going to go to happy hour pretty soon. Just try to meet with some more people. We've met with a lot of investors today, a lot of prospects. Just that it's been an awesome conference and shit.
Shit indeed.
Well, we were actually going to see if we could get Mark into a costume. We have a Spider-Man costume. Do you think he'll wear it?
It's pushing 4 o'clock on day one. You can tell because we're sitting down. How's it going so far?
It's been amazing, but a long, tiring day. And you're absolutely right. We're sitting down because we've been on our feet so much. We've recorded over 20 interviews between the 2 different podcasting tables. Met a bunch of good people. Do think we got somebody that's interested in doing another podcast on our network, which was unexpected, but what a nice benefit.
Maybe they want to do a video podcast.
Oh, I know some good videographers we could refer to.
Yeah, I know some too. We're about wrapped up. I think maybe we got one more today, and then we're going to be back tomorrow. What's the lineup look like?
We're solid booked all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a half a day, and we have both tables booked the entire day.
All right, I'll see you back here in these chairs at the end of the day tomorrow.
I need a drink.
We've got lots of big names here at NAPE. We've got Conoco, BP, Exxon, but true representation extends beyond the confines of an event such as this. If you want your story told, your message heard, your audience connected, the Oil and Gas Global Network is here just for that.
We discussed the Diablo Canyon nuclear power plant in California that sits on Native American YTT tribes' land.
So it was so nice to be able to talk to Ben a little bit about the industry, talk about this great event, and just really what's going on NAPE Week.
There's a lot of people, and there is a very good vibe. I think the new Secretary of Energy, Chris Wright, all those sort of things have put us all in a good mood.
A lot of energy, a lot of excitement. It does look a little bit smaller than last year, but the energy and the vibe is tremendous.
High energy.
Excellent. I still have more podcasts to record.
We're recording one podcast tomorrow morning. We're going to see who walks into NAPE on Friday morning looking a little bit rough.
So we're here. We're on the ground. We've got a lot of stuff going on. This is where all the action happens, folks. We got alligators. We got TT on your right. We got some cool chairs that look incredibly uncomfortable. Let's see if these chairs are any good. They're going to fall apart. I have anxiety. We're moving. We got maps on maps on maps on maps. There's a lot of maps here. This map here, this is a very crucial geographical structure. You see how it curves? Yeah. The curvature aligns to other curves, and you can't make circles with lines. Right. The red are plot points of aggregation. I'm making all of this up. I don't know what I'm talking about. We got Olivia Gibbs. We got Davon. We got WWE SmackDown taking place here in just a few minutes, fellas. We got BP Energy.
They've got a screen that goes all the way around.
You bend it. Oh. Look, BP's got this amazing X. Does Elon know about this? We got live ID photography going on. I just got news that Mr. Chevron is here in the building today. Look at this. We got representation. Mr. Chevron, he's progressive. We love to see it. On your left, it's like an AA meeting or something like that. Look, we got signs hanging up. The AC's hitting them, so they're flying around, wibbling and wobbling like I am after a couple of these beers. Lots of people in suits and everything. Look at that man's hat. The man has a great hat. Love it, sir. Over on your left, we got Hillcorp. Over on your right, we got a mountain lion. I am way out of my league here. I don't know what. Look, we got cards all over the floor. We had some magic tricks going on here. They got the booze out. I'll be back for this. But everything looks cool. Everything looks magical. Everything looks pow. Come stock. I'm the microphone bastard. We came this way. Look, see, there's TT. Pay attention, cameraman. Bubba Bear Prospect. Folks, that's how you name a company. Bubba Bear. We got some RC stuff going on. This is really neat. I'll see if we can get a dip later. Maybe we can get a sample ride or something. Wait, where are you going? You follow me, damn it. We got food. Thank God. Finally something I know what I'm looking at. Fish. We got that. Boom. And we're moving. Thanks, fellas. Have you been wondering where the deals are happening? Here at NAPE.
Talk about how natural fractures are a natural occurring event that's widespread in areas that have a lot of hydrocarbons, and there's a lot left. If you have that perspective and you focus that, technically, you can get land out in front of that, and you can put together a prospect today all over the United States. DeWitt has found it in the Permian Basin, so we worked this project with him.
It's really about empowering women, telling our stories around how have we begun to create our own chapter. You know, no bullshit, screw corporate America. How do we find ourselves, who we are, and what we want to be?
But it happens to be in corporate America, and that's your jam. That's your jam. Yeah. But don't get lost in that.
Did you hear that, fellas? We're going to start a podcast, Empowering Men podcast. Right. So we might need some.
We'll give you some coaching.
Get some coaching, get some tips. We need to find our special purpose.
Right.
Great. Can't complain at all. You get to see new people. You see these beautiful displays. I got to sit down with you and have a great talk. Hopefully I get to do it again.
Well, we just talked about we've tried to educate some folks on natural practice. Okay, these are the men that are doing the science and engineering and all of those things, scientific.
It's a good networking event. Get out there, getting the free takeaways, learning people's prospects, seeing where they're at.
Room full of innovative people. It's just inspiring to be around.
And I've been stuck in a booth for 25 years, so I'm going to go walk around.
It's close.
It's been a long day.
We made it.
Yeah.
We're back here in the studio because we were supposed to do this last segment while we were standing there at NAPE.
We were so busy.
We just totally forgot. So how did it go?
It was phenomenal. Running 2 tables, recording back-to-back podcasts for a day and a half. Met a bunch of good people. We got a bunch of good content. Generated a bunch of hype and buzz for NAPE itself. Met a bunch of friends of OGGN, a bunch of listeners. Probably one of the best conference experiences we ever had in the history of OGGN. And a lot of that credit goes to you and your team.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah. Well, it was fun. You know, on the video side, we were back to back all day. I've been through the whole thing. Yeah. I think we did 12. We also got this little documentary that we're working on that will give a little general fun behind the scenes walking around view of OGGN.
And the cool thing about that is our audiences for years has been asking for more behind the scenes stuff. So we heard you, audience. And so we're getting some really cool behind the scene content out there.
It was really nice to see the energy and the enthusiasm.
Crazy powerful. I haven't seen that much energy in a crowd in years, quite frankly.
And this is the NAPE crowd.
Yeah.
So imagine what OTC is going to be like.
Yeah. It's one of the things that OGGN does really well is cover the conferences, create content there. But to your point, this was just a blast. It was fun. It was fast.
All right, good. Well, that's it.
Yep.
Done.
We're moving.